to the stone, and it's taken me down.
Welcome back to Combat Zone Week 12 proper. While you're here, be sure to subscribe. We've got more CZ content coming out every single week. Tonight in the main event, a man who is taking every division by storm, Sal, taking on TJG. That'll be later on tonight, but first, we've got Alex versus Jeffrey. The highlight, Alex Judge got himself another Icon Award this week, and he'll look to grab another as the first and fifth in knockdowns take each other on. Jeffrey picked up 6 whole knockdowns in his first fight, so I'm expecting to see some fireworks in this one. Mark Hunt versus DC. Alex known for his unusual picks. Mark Hunt a little bit more common in heavyweight. Two very short guys. Of course, you give Mark Hunt the superior striking, DC the grappling. And considering Jeffrey scored himself 6 knockdowns, he's not the easiest beat on the feet, but as he goes for that single leg takedown, picks him up. Gonna go straight for that crucifix, doesn't get it though. DC working away. Alex trying to get himself up, slides out through the side, nicely done. So it's interesting to see, wonder if Jeffrey's done some scouting, knows Alex is good on his feet, wants to take him down. Of course, he has that advantage being DC. Gonna trip him again. We're gonna go down now. He's inside control. Again, he gets a sprawl. He's gonna go up, straight up, as opposed to out the side this time. In the clinch. Makes the break there.
Showing the punch.
Starting to use some head movement. We haven't seen much from Alex, and we know he likes to throw that. Head movement. He gets his stamina down, and Alex tries to punish him with a kick to the body, but it gets blocked. Nice there. Jab hook. Alex starting to move, starting to duck. Hasn't slipped anything yet. Oh, but he gets hit. Jeffrey looking to go low first. He immediately went to the body, catches that switch kick again. So far, Alex hasn't got either of those switch kicks off.
Nice punch by DC. Straight right, he misses. How about that shin? Oh, that's a
Big shots. Jeffrey getting to the end of his stamina. You see Alex trying to hit him in the stomach. Doesn't get there though. He goes for a single leg, but he misses. Good takedown defense so far from Alex. Is he going to get pushed to the cage? Can he stop him from here though? He's going to go for that double leg. Nothing to stop him that time. Gets himself down. He has very little stamina though. Can Alex move while the iron's hot? He gets himself all the way out. Fantastically done. Alright. Jeffrey will be scoring some points just on those takedowns, but if he can't keep him down, then Alex needs to make him pay.
This cut in his face is getting worse. Cormier gets caught with that punch. Gotta shore up the defense here.
So far we've seen Jeffrey, he's no slouch on the feet either. He wants to take him down, but he can't hold him down. It seems like his striking is better than his grappling. But it's interesting his pick then. He's gone for DC rather than a striker. Is that going to backfire on him? Is these two slugging it out right now? Uppercut hook. 2 shots to the body, trying to weaken that body. Again, back to the body. You get the sense Jeffrey's trying to set something up. Mark Hunt with a weak head, he goes straight to the body. Finally, Alex starts to land some body damage of his own with a kick there. Kick up top, nothing on it. Oh, nicely done. Hook, spinning back fist. Oh, gets slipped though. It looks like he's got very little stamina. Both these guys seem to be struggling on the stamina front at the moment. And now DC gets hurt. Switch kick to the body. He could be in trouble. Head health is low. Body health is low. Alex, can he make him pay? Has no stamina. Drops him from that body shot. Alex doesn't want to go to the ground. Interesting. Oh! Big shot up to the head. Alex looking for the kill. He's got 40 seconds left of this round. Utter domination on the feet at the moment. Alex moving in. Tries to throw a body kick too close. He starts eating some damage of his own. Lands with that switch kick now. And again. Still 20 seconds left. Jeffrey using all of his stamina to try and throw combos. He's getting the most damage out of just that slip straight. Looks like he's going to get away with that from that bombardment. I thought it was all over in that first round. Alex didn't want to go to ground to finish it off. And now here we are, back at a stalemate, on the feet. We'll see how it goes as we enter into round 2. Oh, jeez. And there was another 5 seconds at the end of that round. It could have got very, very interesting. But here we are, we're into round 2. We can see the stamina coming back a lot more for Alex than what it has for Jeff. Oh, head kick though. Just throwing the hands, trying to break the block, not really getting there.
Oh, big left hook there. Well, he's landed some excellent shots in this fight tonight, but more often than not, it has been one and done. So the emphasis now moving forward, combinations. Throw your punches in bunches.
Jeffrey sort of gave up on those takedowns as like later into the round. Possibly because of the stamina.
Ooh, blocks the shot.
We'll see if he's going to look to try and take down in this round as well. Work things on the ground.
Well, as we pull up the numbers there, bottom of your screen,
So at the moment, he's going to slowly run out of time. If Alex can keep drawing out his stamina, keep hurting him like that. As we saw, the big damage was when he hurt the head. He started working the body again, and it was massive damage. He dropped him from a body shot in the last round. Alex is an excellent striker, but we see him get hit. DC has no stamina to finish it off. I was going to say, we see the body hook to then hook up into the head. He lands it constantly on guys every single week. But there, Jeffrey saying, don't forget about me. Lands a massive shot.
You open yourself up upstairs. He is in some serious trouble now.
Jeffrey needs to be more smart with his range. Throwing too far out, losing all of his stamina.
Well, his opponent's got the lead now, Joe, as he lands the
As he finally breaks that block, starts landing some hooks.
his striking pattern and the tempo, or he's going to continue to be vulnerable to that counter. How about that shit?
Alex continued to chip away and step back out.
Joe, back to the body attack here. That shot blocked.
Alex having no block. Stays on the offensive to counteract that as his block builds back up. Oh, slip straight. Lands 2 double hooks. Double uppercuts, sorry. Then drops him. Now he's going to move in a half guard. Try and do some grappling. This is where his advantage is. Can he keep Alex down, though? Really struggled in the first half to keep him down. He's going to work the body from half guard. Are we going to see him posture up? No, he's going to move across the side control. He went for the crucifix immediately last time. We're going to see that again. Alex blocked at that time, but something he needs to be aware of. We get back to sprawl. Alex has got up every single time when he gets back to sprawl. Are we going to see it again? He goes straight up into the clinch.
Hunt gets back up, but he looks wobbly, Joe.
Tries to make a transition. No, it's going to be Jeff that makes the break. As we get halfway through the second round. This really could end at any time for either of these guys. It's looking more likely that it would be Alex, but Alex gets himself caught from time to time. As he throws that kick, he keeps getting caught. He needs to learn he has to throw some punches to hide it. He's at the moment just throwing it. As he stands up in front of him, he just gets getting caught and gets punished with a punch.
Oh, nice punch there by Cormier.
So we see that jab straight down to the body. Trying to keep Jeffrey thinking about the bottom. Thinking about blocking. Oh, lands the uppercut. There it is. Then go back to the body immediately. He gets out of the way of that straight. Alex blocks up. Alex, very low head health. You see it pay there. He gets out of there just in time. No, not quite. Caught with a massive straight and knocked out cold. Alex worked his stamina all the way down so he had nothing left. Every time he threw big combos, he would be left with nothing and get damage to the body again. But it was just a jab hook that just knocks Mark Hunt out cold. Alex had a very low head health, had been eating head damage all fight. Hadn't really recognized it until a couple seconds before this massive hook landed. But fantastic work from Jeffrey. He is the knockdown king from week 1 of heavyweight, and I'm sure that fight didn't hurt those stats either. As we move on to our next fight of the evening, we've got Jared versus Ryan. Now, seemingly similar stats in their last heavyweight fight, both by KOs in the second round with little to no takedown attempts. They've also thrown a near identical amount of strikes and significant strikes. And it's also interestingly the first time we've seen Derek Lewis in the main card here. Only a second week at heavyweight. We had a lot of fighters in heavyweight. We also saw a lot of Fabricio Verdum in the first week, and we haven't seen any of him so far this time out. Very diverse up here in heavyweight. So an excellent striker battle in the last one. We know Jared is a good wrestler. But what's Ryan got to bring? Just constant with Junior Dos Santos right now. They're not big shots. A lot of straights, a lot of jabs. Keeping his stamina up very, very high. But he is landing. Both guys letting their head health go down. Willing to stand and throw. Something that we love to see. Ooh, nice switch kick. Of course, both these guys got themselves a win in the last round at heavyweight. Trying to separate themselves, another switch kick. Both guys just landing hooks on each other, not bothering to block. Or move their head even. Oof. Ryan's stamina just seems to last forever. He's just continually throwing. Big hooks as well. Hooks and straights. Jabs to the body. Stamina seems to be staying up there somehow. One of those telltale signs that you're dealing with someone who is very good at this game. Now we see the stamina getting low over Jared. As he lands a hook to the head. Oh, uppercut though. Ducks into it. Ryan just looking to back him up. A little bit of a stun there for himself. Jared's throwing a lot of strikes. It's possible that Ryan may just be able to set him up to punch himself out. But he needs to watch for that. He needs to watch his head health. As you see there, a flurry of blows. Very few of those actually landed. But he chews out his own stamina because of it. Ryan just needs to watch his head health. Especially. He's landing good set-up shots. Jared, when he does get a stun, can he make him pay? Nice sidestep. Jared's also seemed to have stopped trying to go for that switch kick. Something he was landing a lot as he hits an uppercut. Just another stun. No big knockdowns yet. Stun after stun, and there goes another one. Roxy's going to back himself up against the cage, but he's alright. He's alright, he's back in it. It seems to be the favourite punch for Ryan at the moment is that lead hook. Throwing that constantly. Hits a shot in the back of the head, able to stop that transition. Not this one though, as he's going to get up. Is he going to try and German suplex him? No, he goes for a knee to the thigh. Stops him. Up for the German, gets blocked there. And now we see his stamina go down. Nice block. Can we make him pay now? Jared trying to get him down on the ground. Doesn't get there. Throws those knees to the body. Trying to strike while the iron's hot. Ryan for the first time in the fight showing he has low stamina. Big shot. Evened up the playing field on some of the stamina cases in that one. Surprised Jared hasn't gone for more of a wrestler. So far he's being outstriked by Ryan, but he does land a lovely slip straight there. To be fair to him, runs out of stamina, is going to get tackled down to the ground. Only 10 seconds left in the round. Probably he's all right. You see there, Ryan just going to work away at the body, lower that stamina some more as we get into round 2. Touch of gloves as we get into the second round. Both Jared and Ryan had very good first rounds. You see the stamina come back for Ryan was fantastic. Not so much in the case of Jared. There's not a lot of power on that lead hook, but he's just throwing it a lot in the first round. He hasn't seen him throw it at all so far in the second. Just wants to stand in front of him. Unsure what the thinking is there. You see him go for a clinch. Perhaps a change up in style for Ryan. There you go. You see those lead hooks. There they are. 3 in a row. And again. Don't eat up a lot of stamina. He just keeps tagging him with it. There we go. Going to go for the clinch again, but gets stopped. Catches that switch kick. Nicely done. First time we've seen that this fight. And again, lead hook landing. Oh, overhand comes over. Lovely. Going to go for the takedown. Gets it. Double leg. Down he goes. He's going to try and slip himself out. Take the back. He does so. Nice block of the transition. So far, I would say Jared probably has the better of the wrestling at the moment. Ryan's able to roll him over, but he's still on top mount. Gets him back to half guard. Jared going to posture up, start working on the body. Blocking transitions. That seems to be the best way to block Ryan's stamina at the moment. Just be able to block those transitions. As he gets back on the top mount and he's postured up. Dropped, push back to half guard. All the way back to full guard. Going to work on the body, try and stand himself up. Doesn't get there. Rolled over, nicely done. Now Ryan's on top. Not really throwing anything but for Jared, there is an opening here. It seems like the wrestling is where he needs to pay. Can he get something going? Is he lovely reversal? We see the stamina just dropping lower and lower and lower for Ryan. Right now, can he get up? No. Gets reversaled himself. I was going to say, if he can get himself postured up, start beating away at the body, would be the perfect time to do it. But wonderful timing on the reversal. Now Ryan's the one postured up. No stamina. Going to let that come back a little bit before throwing those elbows. Stopped on that transition there. Interesting, Ryan saying he's not afraid of being down here and wrestling. He was having the better of the stand-up. Oh, as he gets rolled over again. Going to try and take his back, get stopped. Watch that stamina. Jared, less of a submission specialist, more of a ground and pounder. As you see him blocking transitions. Starting to pound away on the face of Dos Santos. Ryan trying to get out of this top mount. Finally does. Jared making him pay, just tagging the head. Stopping transitions. Just tagging the head, not doing a lot of damage. Slipped over to side control. Throw those elbows. That would have been more damage, but Ryan gets himself out. I mean, the second round is where both men won by knockout. So this is the danger round. As Ryan just gets himself rolled over. Both guys teetering on the end of very little stamina, but they don't want to lock in a submission. They want to throw down and ground and pound this out. Lovely block. Going to go for a side control. Doesn't get there. Ryan stops that one as well. Gets up to top mount. It's very good wrestling from Ryan, but superior from Jared. It's the same sort of thing that I would say for the stand-up as he goes for an armbar now. As I was saying, they weren't going to go for submissions. Finally, we see a submission. It is a 5-gate for this armbar. Looks like he can get out almost. Doesn't get there. He's very close on a couple gates. Still doesn't get there as we're into the fourth. Tries to go up top. Beautifully blocking from here. Ryan, can he stop him? No, at the last moment. We just in the gate to finish it off. Pop up there at the last second. Very, very close call. Something now that Jared needs to be thinking of. He needs to keep an eye on his stamina in case he tries to lock something in again. Junior going to go for a guillotine this time. 12 seconds left in the fight. 4 gate. Not sure if there's the time to get there. It's going to be close though. Misses the gate. Jared gets led off that one. As we go into the third. You'd have to think Junior wants to keep this one standing. That's where he's getting his best gains. Jared, on the other hand, did amazing that round with the wrestling. He knows he's got a tough competitor while he's wrestling against Ryan, but still, this is a fantastic fight as he gets caught. Jared just is seemingly throwing too much. Whereas Ryan, on the other hand, that lead hook just keeps tagging, not a lot of damage, and then lands a big uppercut or an overhand, something like that. Keeping his stamina up. But can Jared just take this one down? Oh, as he lands a lovely slip straight of his own. Can't speak. Gets him up against the cage this time. Surprised he didn't go for a takedown. Oh, that hook. Just a stun. Jared needs to get this one to ground. He has the less stamina. He keeps getting tagged. I believe he won the second round. And I say he would have lost the first round. So if Jared can take this one down, go back, try and win this round again, he can get himself a decision victory. I think he's trying to do the honorable thing. Stand up. Finish this one on the feet. Junior just pressing forward, you see there as well. Just those small footsteps. Just keeping himself right in the pocket. Tracking him everywhere he goes. Oh, big knee! For the first time we see a massive knee. Switch kick. Jared coming forward now. 3 minutes left of this fight. Jared can get himself a knockdown. That's another way to win this round. Big kicks to the body. Ryan realizing he can work the body with that stamina. It's a good avenue to go down. Keeps going with those roundhouses. Not sure what that was. Not even close. Finally, Jared able to stop that. Catches the kick. Oh, lands the uppercut. Just a second. Split second. Sooner than Junior does. Now Ryan, you see, he's got no stamina. Goes for the body. There it is. Oh, fakes that kick. Fakes that kick. Tries to land an uppercut. Jared just trying to turtle up, back himself out. Ryan staying on him though. Tagging him in the head. This big hook, keeping himself tight. Throwing that hook instead of a jab. Big knee again, and it lands. So he goes for the switch kick after it. He needs to give up on the body. Let's see, just a block break. Does he have the stamina for it? Oh no, it's an uppercut, gets dropped. Decides he's going to stand himself back up. There's still a minute and 40 seconds, plenty of time to take this one to ground. Oh no, he's going for the knee for a third time and gets caught. What a battle this was. Two guys coming into this one, very similar setup. They both wanted to strike. I believe Jared's superior wrestling, and he wanted to get this one via a knockout. In the end, as he was going for that big knee, of course, it would be the lead hook that Ryan had been throwing all night to finally finish off this fight. A big, big win for Ryan in that one. And after that fantastic fight of a wrestler versus a striker, we move on to another version of that. We've got Sal versus TJ. Sal finished his fight last time at heavyweight in 40 seconds. A quick knockdown and then into a submission. After he posted the fight, TJ called him out. And then 3 weeks later, when the heavyweight rankings dropped, TJ was back at it, calling Sal out again. Let's see what happens.
Here we go.
So first time we've seen Fabricio Verdun. Sal, I wonder if that's...
Opens with the left hand and lands flush.
I believe he picked Fabricio last time out as well. TJ being TJ, of course. He's never going to change.
He blocks the punch.
Sal is taking every division by storm at the moment. Of course, next week he has a... What happened there? All right, we're back. Of course, next week Sal has a fight for the lightweight title. You
Shoots for the leg.
can see TJ going to go for that takedown.
That punch will work right through the guard. Excellent.
Nicely done, back to full guard. Sal needs to get himself up as he gets a lovely transition. Sal's strengths are standing. Of course, he's Fabricio, so he can submit as well. As he gets pushed back on his back. TJ going to posture up. Normally we see from TJ he likes to strike in the first round and then he goes for those takedowns, go to his wrestling. What stats is he checking really? I mean, come on. TJ gets in a triangle. 4 gate on it. Sal looking finishes one early. Pretty simple for TJ to get out though.
Elbow from the bottom landed by Verdun.
He's doing
Up
a great
in the half
job
guard.
of moving and transitioning here on the ground.
Gets stopped.
Oh, that's a good strike there by Cormier.
Into side control, nicely
Into
done.
side control.
He lands a huge elbow to
Throws
the
that
head.
elbow.
Excellent movement here
Sal.
on the ground.
Now can he send himself up from here? He's going to go up through the clinch.
Over underhooks here.
Needs to watch for a takedown from here though. And there's that hip toss. Gets stopped.
Defense right there. Very nicely done.
Going to return favor.
Just over
Now an
3
over
minutes to
under.
go.
Goes for a takedown again. Doesn't get there.
He pummels out a
Surprise
double
Sal
dose.
hasn't tried to break. Gets double under. There he goes. He was looking for that dominant position before going for the break because it's pretty much instant.
Here's another.
Oh, big knee.
Nice jab.
So that head health of DC getting very low. Sal doesn't pressure him, doesn't push him. Interestingly enough. Now he's going to go back into the clinch. Double under.
Cormier's worked in that arm well. Double underhooks now.
Sal, well practiced, knows what he's doing. Stops the hip toss again. Sal, hip toss of his own, gets stopped again. These two.
For the single leg.
I mean, the takedown defense for both guys is going to be through the roof after this one. We get halfway through the first round.
That's a big
Surprising Sal hasn't stood himself back up. Just going to work on the body a little bit. I don't know what he's doing. If somebody knows what TJ's doing, put your answers in the comments below because I have no clue.
Back up again.
Ooh, big head kick up top. Nothing on it though.
Landed the body beautifully placed right underneath that.
There's been a couple occasions right from the stand-up Sal is landing.
To avoid opening up that midsection to further damage by that kick.
Showing that punch.
TJ starting to throw them now.
Hard hook to the head.
Can he compete on the feet with Sal though? No question he's a superior wrestler. But when we're standing up... Ooh, big uppercut. DC stumbling backwards. Lost a lot of stamina on that one. Sal there trying to keep his distance with the push.
You heard him with that hook.
Nicely done as well. Stops the takedown. Trying to pick the ankle. Misses out. No, he gets it. I can't fucking see because TJ's a prick.
Very nice takedown.
Throws those elbows.
He's in half guard here. Big shot.
Sal just taking his time.
Lands a punch.
Little ground and pound here.
Realizing he's got nowhere to be. These strikes aren't hurting him.
Oh, very
But
bad.
this is dangerous now. DC up in the top mount. Throwing those elbows. Gets pushed back to half guard. Going to try and take the back. Doesn't get there.
And he's trapped in half guard here.
Gets stopped from side control as well. Low stamina. This will be the time if he can go back to that triangle.
Staying busy. Good shot to the body.
He's going to see if he can try and block some more of these transitions. Slips his way back to the cage, up into the clinch. And TJ makes the break before putting him right back there. Interestingly, going for that double leg, doesn't get it though. TJ low on stamina. Of course it was going to be a switch kick coming out of that. 30 seconds left of the first round. Sal wanting to keep his distance. He's thinking about the takedowns.
And there he is looking for that takedown again.
Was going to go for a bit of that treatment himself. Going for that taunt. Single collar.
Right here, he's got to get those knees
There's
to
that
the body.
takedown. Gets stopped again. I would love to see the stats after this. This is insane. These takedown defenses from both guys.
Excellent movement movement on the ground.
Only a few
here,
seconds left in the fight. Doesn't matter that he blocks
constantly
that
staying busy.
submission. Wasn't going to do much. Anyway,
Second round.
during the break, TJ did show me his stats. 3 and 14 on takedowns as TJ.
Try to pick up where he left off. His opponent was in big trouble at the end of that round.
See Sal backing out with his arm up, just keeping that distance.
Tries to work it in.
And that's wide, that ankle.
Fabricio Verdum with some serious body shots.
Absolutely, Joe.
Oh, great stand up there, TJ. Getting himself in tight. Of course, Fabricio has that distance, has that length and reach. TJ still not able to get a takedown from the clinch. I have no idea why. Again, another stop. That's probably that push kick's probably going to be very good for TJ. Push him up against the cage, see if he can walk him down, keep him in the pocket. Because at the moment, the distance is doing him no favors.
Effective use of the jab there by Verdum.
Sal looking for a takedown of his own. Not sure if he really meant it though. Both guys just trying to stay at range, trying to land that shot. Cutting themselves out short when they realize they're not going to get there. TJ in with the clinch, hip toss, gets stopped. Sal going to go for a hip toss of his own. I guess not. He gets the hip toss finally. And the crowd goes wild. TJ. Nicely done. Push back to full guard.
Nice job keeping busy fighting off of his back.
We've seen some opportunity for Sal when he's able to block some transitions.
Well, you don't want to spend too much time fighting off of your back, Joe, but
Lower TJ stamina before trying to lock in that triangle again.
Into full guard again.
And there it is. There's one. Postured up.
He's putting his hands down.
And again, going to get reversal this time.
He's looking to pass.
taken down by Verdum.
Verdum going to work the body.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
Big body punch.
This could be a long one. Both guys' stamina is still in a very good shape.
Under 3 minutes now to go here in round 2.
Sal postured up. TJ's going to kick his hips off. Halfway through the second round. Nice push kick. There you go. Back to the cage. But you see TJ, he's backing out. It's like he's looking for that kick again.
Another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection.
That seems to be where a lot of TJ's power is coming from, that uppercut.
Yep.
Was the shorter, stockier guy. I'm gonna have a fit here, TJ. Throws those elbows from side control. Sal gets himself to sprawl. Stand up through the clinch. We know he has the fantastic takedown defense in the clinch, so he's not terribly worried about it. TJ going to make the break. Sal gets him up to tie. Unable to stop those ones, though. Knees to the body. Sal. We saw it last time out.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far after
We saw it last time out with Ewan. He liked to work the body a lot. It came in huge when it came down to the end.
For the opponent now here in round 2.
And he doesn't get it. Oh,
TJ again misses out. Almost gets caught with that knee. Lands nicely there. Sal's getting his head held low. It's good to see from TJ.
Here, timing his shots nicely.
Tries for a low single.
TJ starting to protect his body a little bit more, but low stamina. This is where he's in danger. Sal can do big damage. Goes up for the tie. Knees to the body. No, goes for the knees to the head. Gets himself blocked.
And he goes to
Oh, there it is. Knees to the body there. And a trip. Sal wants to wrestle. Interesting. Yes, oh, God. Someone give me strength. A minute left in the second round. He's going to go for a guillotine, get stopped. I've never seen Sal block so many transitions. I'm not sure if it's just he's never fought a wrestler before or it's just I've not been paying attention. But this seems like a lot from Sal.
Got a bruise starting to appear on that right side of his body now.
Back to full guard.
Getting work here from the top. Let's see if he goes for a sweep to try
Fabricio postures up, gets kicked off again.
Going for the single leg now.
Sal just stacking up takedown defense now.
20 seconds.
Push kick.
Going round 2.
Everyone's fine throwing a taunt at that distance.
That overhand
As we come into the end of round 2, it's still a very interesting fight, and I have no idea who's won these rounds. Into the 3rd round. Of course, this is our main event, so it is a 5-round fight. TJ is going to pick the ankle and get it this time. Now can TJ work? Tries to throw those elbows, get pushed back to full guard. It's the same story every time. Herb Dean is right in there for some reason as they get transitioned. Turned over. He is now Sal on top. Gets up to full guard. We're going to see him posture up.
Oh, tags him with that money left again.
No, he gets pushed back. Postures up into full. Gets up again. Every single time Sal postures up in full, TJ gets himself up. Ooh, goes to that front kick a little bit too close. Now TJ pushes him up against the cage. Will stop takedown again. Oh, he's going to drop into a guillotine. Mauricio. Low stamina on TJ as well. 4 gate. A lot of time in this round. If he gets out of this, he's going to be in for trouble. He's close on those gates. Doesn't get there again. This is the last one. Looks like he's not going to get there. Sal finishes it off with a guillotine. Very close back and forth fight. It didn't know where it was going, and then seemingly out of nowhere, Sal drops into a guillotine, locks him up, 4 gate, finishes the fight. TJ had very little stamina after going for a takedown, getting stopped. TJ, of course, skipped the highlights because he's TJ. Ridiculous amount of takedowns from TJ compared to his conversion rate. That's going to hurt for him. Sal's going to be looking pretty in the takedown defense for some time to come. But super even fight. You see significant strikes landed near the same. Total strikes landed near the same. Total strikes thrown near the same. Takedowns, big difference, but control time is the same. I was expecting Sal to be very weak on the ground. I know he's a very good stand-up guy, but this just shows he can stop things with ease. He blocked submissions, he blocked transitions, he reversaled, he blocked takedowns for Africa. I mean, Sal really proved himself as a grappler here tonight, which will be interesting as we get into next week, where the main event will be Sal versus Sean Vox. Sean Vox, I believe, is 6-0 at this point, undefeated using Donald Cowboy Cerrone, who of course has those Green Gate Jiu-Jitsu finishes. So that'll be an interesting one. Be sure to tune in for that. Next week's card, lucky for some. Will it be the case for Sal, or will the Vox era continue? We'll see you then.